Donald Trump was building a reality TV show, my brother was building a security apparatus to keep us safe, and I'm proud of what he did. And he's had the gall to go after
the World
my
Trade
mother.
Center came
He's
down
had the
during
gall
your
to go
brother's
after
reign.
my mother.
Remember that.
Hold on.
Let me finish this. He's had the gall to go after my mother.
That's not keeping
Look, I
us
won
safe.
the lot.
I did not nominate John Roberts. I would not have nominated
You
John
pushed
Roberts.
him. You pushed
I
him.
supported
You
him.
worked with him and you
Donald,
pushed him. Why do you lie?
Donald,
Why do you
adults
lie?
learn not to interrupt each other.
Why do you lie?
Donald learned.
You pushed him.
Donald, adults learn not to interrupt each other.
Yeah, I know. You're an adult. You're an adult.
Donald Trump, Jeb Bush, Ted Cruz, all immersed in a war of words during Saturday night's debate. Really a combative situation. But who benefited from those heated exchanges and who might it hurt? For more, let's welcome into the anchor desk presidential strategist and Newsmax TV political analyst Dick Morris. Dick, of course, also the co-author of the best-selling book Power Grab. Dick, what about Donald's reaction or the exchange with Jeb? Will it hurt Mr. Trump?
Well, you know, in the past, people have objected to Donald Trump's cursing, you know, in rallies. I think now they'd rather he curse than that.
It was that. Now here's what I've heard, that a lot of people sitting home watched it and they liked it. And yet you have the paradox that because Trump was the main target and he constantly interrupted others, there are some who suggest that he could be, quote, losing it. Is he really, or does he know what he's doing?
Oh, no, he knows what he's doing. As Rubio said, Obama knows what he's doing. I think that, sure he does, and I think that one would expect that he would pay a political price for attacking George Bush, W. Bush, over 9/11. You can attack Bush over Iraq or over the economy or stuff like that, but to hit him on 9/11 is to go after his absolute strongest suit. But, you know, Trump has survived everything in the past. And the polling that I've seen suggests that on the one hand, people feel he lost the debate, but on the other hand, his support hasn't decreased, which is sort of the ultimate statement of solidity. Because I don't care what he did in the debate, I'm still voting for him. The question is he right when he said he could shoot somebody in the middle of Broadway and still get elected?
Well, there's something else afoot. This afternoon, a very curious press conference where Trump comes out and he really trains his fire on Ted Cruz, calling him, quote, a basket case, a liar. My old press secretary was from Kentucky. He used to say, a hit dog hollers. Is Donald seeing something in the polling that has, as a matter of fact, we can listen to some of that. Let's listen to what happened earlier today.
Sure.
Yeah, I think Ted's a very unstable guy. We put out a little release. I think you probably get it. Did you get the release, John? I think he's a very unstable guy. And I must tell you one thing about Ted Cruz that I can say that only to a minor extent by comparison for the other politicians. I haven't been doing this long. I've been in it since June 16th. But I will tell you, I have never, ever met a person that lies more than Ted Cruz. I have never, ever seen anything like it.
Now, to begin with, that CNN coverage had split screen with George W. Bush. Was part of this calculated to take the spotlight off the former president, or was it just Donald going after Ted for something he sees in the numbers?
It was number one going after number two. You know, it's the normal thing. I think that the accusation that Cruz lies is ridiculous. These are not lies. These are matters of emphasis. Was Cruz a strong supporter of Roberts? No. Did he overtly oppose him? No. I think that Trump is really trying to, just his campaign of sort of vilification. Whenever he sees someone he doesn't like, he just goes after him with every name in the book and some that are not in the book. And so far, it's proven fairly successful. We'll see how he does.
Got a couple of minutes left. We'd be remiss if we didn't discuss the passing of Justice Scalia. Interesting headline on Drudge today that it wasn't a heart attack, that the body was allowed to be taken out of Texas without an autopsy. A suspicion that there's some sort of foul play. Do you put
Drudge
anything in
didn't
that?
say that it wasn't a heart attack. He reprinted an article that said that he died with a pillow over his head, which means we have to conduct an inquiry into his sleeping habits.
Well, let me get back to your book, Power Grab. You said that if the Democrats control the White House, they can obviously pick the judges. They've had 8 years of selecting lower court federal judges. Now, with the Supreme Court at stake, what happens? Do you expect the president to move forward with an appointment, recess or otherwise?
Oh, I think he will, and I think he'll try to make it an impartial appointment, somebody that really, one of the judges under consideration who was confirmed unanimously for the circuit court. Of course, the point the conservatives are going to make is we don't want someone in the middle of the road. This was the most right-wing judge. We want a replacement who mirrors his ideology. And Obama realizes that. And I think rather than appoint a strong liberal judge who can be opposed ideologically, he'll appoint someone who would be in the middle of the road, which would still have the effect of moving the court to the left.
So he's not going to be provocative here. He's not going to make a recess appointment of Janet Napolitano. You think
Right.
he's going to find a centrist, but still that centrist will swing left. So
That's
he'll
right.
get what he wants anyway, if he's able to do it.
It's important to understand, Scalia was not just a vote for conservative causes. He was a judicial scholar who was able to articulate theories and ideas that brought other judges with him.
Dick Morris, co-author of the book Power Grab. Perhaps we're going to see another attempt to grab power as circumstances dictate with the president and a possible appointment. We'll see if the Republican Senate hangs tough. Now, you heard what Dick Morris had to say, both about the presidential campaign and the passing of Justice Scalia. We'd love to get your comments, and you can send your comments to me at newsmaxtv.com/comments. Back with more after this.